So we went here last time. It didn't pan out. I kind of feel like I want to try it again though. Wait a second, how do I get out? Uh-oh. I click zoom out. There we go. So I still want to go in this direction because there's 2 points of interest before the bronze seal. There's this bronze seal over here with 1 point of interest. There are a lot of points of interest around the place. World event or modifier. So why, hang on, what was the reason to go here again? So we start with 50 hostility. I don't know how much that actually hurts. The royal resupply, right. And we didn't really figure out what that does. I mean, we didn't win, so I don't know. I kind of failed this one. Seal fragments, machinery, artifact, food stockpiles. Do we try it again? Start with 50 hostility. I think I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I don't want to, you know, I want to learn what it is. So conditions are going to be taxing, which means there's 3 levels of hostility. Why did we have 4 last time? What was the difference there? So we get to pick either 8 humans or 4 humans and 3 beavers. This just seems better because we want beavers to be cutting the wood, you know? Oh, and it comes with 2 additional villagers on top of that, so we just get more villagers. So this is just way better. I'll take that caravan, please. We're playing on Pioneer difficulty, and we get to choose 4 of these now. More wood, more clay, more stone. We're definitely taking more stone. That's a valuable resource for opening caches and stuff. Roots, eggs, clay. So I think we'll take these just to get buildings down quickly. Oh, what? 1 + 0. Oh. Huh? Additional reserve points are obtainable through activities on the world map. Can be used in any game in the span of the cycle. Okay, so it's like... I see. So you can earn temporary ones. This costs 2. I see. There's a 2 in the top. Okay, we'll get rid of wood and we'll take the clay. Nice. Alright, let's go with this. Alright, so we have Gift to the Woodlands. We knew about that one. Ancient Battleground. We knew about that one. It's 75 instead of 50 hostility because we're on Pioneer difficulty. We're up 1. Wait, we do have 4 negative effects. Okay. Soil reclamation. The soil becomes saturated with the rain's essence during drizzle season. Resource nodes depleted during the drizzle spawn fertile soil. Oh. Is that good though? Like, individual resource nodes being depleted spawn fertile soil, but then we'd have to build farms near them. I don't think that's very good. Unless it spawns several fertile soils in the area. After each storm comes a time of peace and regrowth. Gain 0.5 reputation points for every dangerous or forbidden glade event completed during drizzle season. Cool, so we're trying to time it with drizzle season. I think that's a great thing to go with. We're absolutely going to aim for that. 0.5 reputation points is actually a fair amount. So, and that's something I sort of realized last time, is we can start opening dangerous glades sooner, for sure. Looming darkness. Hey, we had this one before. Quaking bog. The ground is moving and swaying from all the rainwater it's absorbed. Gathering speed is decreased by 50% during the storm. Whoa, that's pretty harsh. Rot from the sky. The rain smells like blight rot. Global food production is slowed by 15% for each hostility level. And we would be at level 3 by now. Like, to have this in effect. So 45% less global food production. 50% less gathering speed. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the hostility is going to be rough this game. The storms are going to be rough because of it. Villagers with this effect have 20% chance of destroying the yield with each production cycle. Oh my goodness. Wait, hang on. What's this services thing at the bottom? To prevent it, fulfill the following needs. Okay, well, we're just not going to get hostility for. We'll just avoid that. Simply. Okay, so I keep looking off to the right here. It's a little annoying. Choose blueprints. Provisioner, cookhouse, and bakery. Biscuits and pie and pottery. Skewers, biscuits, and pigment. So, as we learned last time, we want skewers and stuff for our lizardmen. Flour and barrels. I mean, these two seem kind of important because we kind of want both. Yeah. Packs of provisions. I think we'll go with the cookhouse to start with. And hopefully we get a provisioner or something else that can make flour. Alright, so carpenter can make planks and tools. Oh yeah, we could make tools. We want that. A weaver can make fabric, training gear, and pack of trade goods. And a kiln for coal, bricks, and jerky. We haven't really used coal at all. Could do that. I think I'm going with the carpenter, just because I want the option of making tools. Here's our kiln again. Scribe. Hey, the provisioner. We could take the scribe for scrolls. I don't know how often scrolls are useful, so provisioner will make use of that flour to make biscuits. Good. Let's rotate the screen. Interesting. Okay, so it's not always laid out the same here. Alright. I like how the map icons rotate. That's good. They maintain their orientation on your screen. Which means... Well, means we need to get building. So, woodcutter's camp. We want to open up these small glades around us. That's a long ways to get there. Okay, we'll start off with this one, I guess. And I believe what we want to do is just like that. There we go. In the past, I was using the large tool for that. Oh, I hope I didn't cover up anything here. Oops. So eggs, roots, flax. We can get going on that stuff. Small foragers for the roots. And harvesters for the flax. And herbalists? No, sorry, eggs. Trappers. Trappers for the eggs. Okay. Now we are putting in 3 beavers on this one. And then, just for the time being, we'll put in 3 humans. We are... Hey, weren't we supposed to get 2 more people with our start? We will want the carpenter for sure. I think housing is more pressing. We'll leave a roadway. Actually, probably want some space here. Let's move these. Okay. There we are. Get rid of that one. Okay. You're just facing into the forest. Hey, they're gonna open this glade pretty quickly here. Good job, guys. And we can tell them to work on this one as well in advance. And along here. And along here. And that's a dangerous glade. We'll not mark that one off just yet. We do want to have some level of resources. Meat specialization. You've managed to enlist some excellent hunters. Meat production increases by 1 every time it's produced. That's pretty darn good. +2 to vegetable production and gain additional vegetables every yield. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. That's huge. That's actually a really big bonus. This is a tough choice between these 2. Meat production increases by +1 every 25 times it's produced. So right now we have two things. So we have 2 eggs. Eggs count as meat, right? Oh, no. Meat is very specific. Meat is a very specific resource. Okay, that's not as good then. Because if we can't find that resource, this doesn't do anything for us. I'm going to take the crowded caravan. Just getting a bunch of people is handy. Great. Small foragers camp. We'll put 1 human in there. We need people to build, but we also need people to eat. Oh, no, we need builders for. Let's remove a couple humans here. Okay, you guys can go do the building. We need those shelters. And what is this? So we can trade stone. That's why we took stone to start off with. Crates of vegetables and some reeds. I think I'd rather have the reputation. But that costs tools, and we are definitely going to be limited on tools. Limited to 0 at the moment. So we can't do that. We'll let them finish opening up these trees. Actually, we'll leave the humans to work on that. The 1 human woodcutter, and we'll put this here. We do have some clay. That's good. We don't need it just yet, but we will at some point. We'll just leave this here for when we get some lizards. When the lizards arrive. Our hunters. Now, Ore of Peace, Soil Reclamation. Yeah, for every dangerous or forbidden glade event completed, drain drizzle. Oh, orders, here we go. So, 2 woodcutters camps and wood. Well, we can definitely do that. We would get 2 newcomers. We get some parts, we get some resin. Reinforced needles, +1 to fabric production. We were selling a fair amount of fabric last time. Deliver 2 packs of crops, 2 packs of building materials, and 2 packs of provisions. You know what? I don't think we'd be getting that one done anytime soon. I would rather do this just to get our reputation going and to get some newcomers. We want people for sure. Deliver 4 amber and value of goods sold. Oh, okay, so do some trading. We'd get villagers, we'd get tools. Oh, I like tools. This would specifically give us 2 beavers and 3 parts. 3 parts is definitely good, but I like the tools. And this seemed pretty easy to accomplish there. 8 amber to a trader. Yeah, we'll take the amber trade. And exploration. Cut through the forest to discover 4 glades. We'll have that done pretty quick. Scouts pack. Workers assigned to glade events can carry 5 more items. Whoa, that's pretty good. That's actually quite good because glade events are, it's pretty important to be able to carry the items for those. Oh, here's the Beaver Guild again. We don't particularly care for that. I think this is nice. Glades and then upgrading our scout packs. Yeah, take that. All right, I like the stuff we have. Those are some good starting orders. This guy working on it? Yeah, well, we have 1 sheltered up. When did these newcomers come? Obviously not the ones for the orders that we haven't completed, but the our embarkation, not our embarkation, what was it? The caravan had 2 newcomers in it. Oh wait, do we already have them? 9 people? Yeah, sorry, we already have them. It was just randomly assigned. Okay, sorry. What is this? Royal Treasure Stag. Oh. Did we do it already just to get that? Okay, you know what? Let's just figure out what the Royal Treasure Stag's all about. Okay, cut down those 3 trees as quickly as possible, please. I want to see what this treasure stag is about. So, oh, there's meat. Good. Meat and a farmland. Can we actually build a farmland? No, we don't even have something to harvest it. Okay. Wait. Oh, did I not clear that off? No, stop cutting that tree. Stop it. Cut this tree. Is it? Oh, okay. Only one can work on a tree at a time, maybe? something along those lines. Do it. Oh, I should be on ×2 speed. There we are. Stop cutting that tree. Get that one. I'm excited to see what this is. Yeah, we're waiting on lizards. We have our housing, so that's very good. We have enough for 15 people. Hey, okay, what's up with this? Treasure stag. Its elusive nature allows it to move like a ghost through the foggy thicket. It is believed that the beast is tied to the spirit world and the ancestors. A special treasure awaits the one who finds it. So we get to choose whether we catch it. We get a cursed treasure. Capturing the mythical white stag for the queen will earn you reputation and fame, but the forest will remember this insult. Probably increases hostility, which is a bad thing for us. Gift of gratitude if we release it. The royal treasure stag offers a moderate increase to your reputation. You will gain the favor of the spirits, which will please your villagers. I think that sounds way better. Earns you reputation and fame. I wonder what that actually gives, but it doesn't matter because I'd rather have happy villagers and an increase to reputation. That sounds good. Escape. When the specified time is up, the treasure stag will disappear into the forest. Okay, well, I'm going to investigate. There we go. We got 0.5 reputation and Stag's Blessing. The forest god has blessed your villagers. This day will be remembered for generations. +1 to global resolve. That's handy. Great. Now, is that worth us having to deal with this right away? Some scholars are trying to capture and harness the power of lightning, but their experiments usually bring destruction instead. Destroys 4 random buildings in the settlement. Ugh. It's not the end of the world, but I also don't want it to happen. So, tools. Tools would get us reputation and amber. That's pretty good. Sahilda's secret cookbook. Top 10 tips. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. That would be nice. We don't have a way of producing pie yet, but this is early on. Like, we're going to get more blueprints. So maybe we can get that. The forest hostility is temporarily increased by 300 points. Whoa, 300 points, eh? While it's being worked on. We want to finish this during drizzle. How long is a drizzle period? I guess we want to start this during the storm. Next storm is in 2 minutes. If we start this during the storm, it would be 4 minutes to do that. We'd have to bring the resources over first as well. We get goods. The cookbook is cool. I like the cookbook idea. I guess the only problem there... Oh, and giant vegetables. Better vegetable production. Meh, that's fine. 12 tools for 1 reputation is not a great deal. And then 20 amber. And also a bunch of barrels and stuff. Oh yeah, we can't even do that one. Actually, can we do this one? Oh no, we can't do this one either. Uh-oh, we need to get that figured out. What are these things? So, no... here we go. Chest of coal, 40 coal. There we go, that's what we have our stone for. Let's use our stone on this one. That'd be 12 tools for... what? So this thing is 12 tools and 30 barrels for 1 reputation and 20 amber. Or, we go to this thing, it's just 12 tools, and we get 30 amber and 1 reputation. That doesn't seem quite fair. Alright, so this thing, we definitely want to be doing this side. So, bunch of coal. We can get coal through this chest of coal. So let's work on this one, and we will use 25 of our 30 remaining stone and send our people over to get this done as soon as possible. We'll get a bunch of meat, we'll get some oil, we'll get some parts. It's all good. All good stuff. Oh, what was this? Tea house. Building destroyed by the storm. It can be rebuilt or salvaged. Tea house. Can produce tea, porridge, and water skins. Cool. Well, that's nice. Doesn't cost a whole lot to do that either. Some bricks and some planks. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. There's a large brood mother. For meat. Oh, maybe we should have taken that meat specialization. Look at how much we have here. Oh my goodness, So that's 210 charges right there, which with that specialization thing means by the end of it, we would have +4 to meet production. Wow. Oh yeah, we should give our woodcutters some orders here. We can move this guy over here to continue working on this one. And these guys can move up here. Yeah, like that, that's fine. Oh, storm time. So, we want to get this done as soon as we can. Okay, they're finishing this. That's good. We're at hostility 1, which just makes people unhappy. Now, we can tell them to do coal on this. Also, I'm going to remove coal as an option here. So we want to disallow the coal, the sea marrow, and the oil. Only use wood for fueling the ancient hearth, please. Because then we can use those for sacrifice, if needed. Like, if I had done that, because we mined a bunch of sea marrow last time, and then we ended up just burning it regularly. If I'd held on to that, we could have increased our Glade event work speed and possibly won that last round. Obelisk, a mysterious stone monument. Unknown runes are carved all over its surface. Obelisk aesthetics. The symbols carved into the monumental stone bear an eerie resemblance to the forest and corruption. Decreases hostility. That's pretty nice. It would cost us... Oh, oil. We could get oil. Herbs, coal, nice, and meat. We'll hold off on that one because we want to do this first. So... where are we at on the coal? Okay, these guys are gathering resources. We only have 30 seconds. I don't think we're going to get this done during drizzle. I don't know how long drizzle actually takes, but can we assign... No. Can't assign people to it yet because maybe we... How are we doing on wood? Maybe we take the beavers out? We're doing okay on wood. Let's take a human out of this building and a beaver out of this building. We'll assign them to this. And tell them to hurry up. Investigate, please. Oh, right. Boom. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness, that's awful. You guys better get this done quick. Oh my goodness, maybe we cancel that. 18 seconds until the end of the drizzle. Okay, investigate. Rough. They're at 0. Okay, now they're going back up to 6. Okay, time to do okay. Oh, we're not going to finish during the drizzle. That's too bad. Can you guys just grab the coal that's right here, please? Dang. So... we're not going to get the 0.5 reputation. Oh well. Choose a cornerstone. 5 and 4. So this seems just better to me. We'd get some stone. Oh, stone would be really, really nice. I take it back. We're going to take this one. Get some stone. Alright. Blizzard's resolve is low? You don't say. Oh, wow, -2. That's bad. Alright. Survivor bonding would give us +1 global resolve. That would help. And 10% villager speed. I think that's a really good one. Lost supplies. An unusual amount of supplies can be found in some glades. Gain 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed dangerous or forbidden glade event. That's definitely interesting. That's a fair amount. Yeah. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Ancient Pact. The cost of knowledge can be very high. You can see the content of undiscovered glades, but discovering dangerous or forbidden glades kills one villager. No, we're not using that. Yeah, we're not using that. It is interesting. I can see some value in that. But we're going to go with survivor bonding just because I like that global resolve and the villagers be like, this is just amazing. Lost supplies is cool. If it comes up again, we might take that. But for now, we're going with we're guaranteed. Oh, we can deliver here. Deliver resin parts, newcomers. We got some people. Sounds good to me. All right, now we got some bunch of guys. So let's put lizards in here. We only have one lizard. And beaver here. Oh. By the way, to work in warm environments, I realized last time when we built those other hearths, the lizard was here, and that makes them happy to be operating the hearth. So we'll do that. There you go. Resolve is not a problem now. We do not have enough buildings. We'll finish that one, and then we will. Enough houses. May as well put somebody in this. And we can put some beavers in. Choose a blueprint. Oh, yeah. Foragers camp, plantation, small farm. So plantation or small farm. We have a thing that makes flour, so I think we need to go for the small farm. Vegetables and grain, or berries and plant fiber. Hang on, do we have any large foraging spots? I don't think so. Flax. There's some roots. Okay, so we don't have good use for the foragers camp yet. So between berries and plant fiber, or vegetables and grain, berries and plant fiber just seems better to me. But we do have a fair amount of flax on the ground, don't we? So maybe we don't need that. We just have those three there. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the farm. We'll do the farm this time, just for the grain, because we're making flour. So, small farm. Well, we have a bunch of wheat up here. Okay. All right. Have at it. And this would cost us oil. Oh, and resin. We could use resin on that. And this decreases hostility. Scouts are idle. Is there... Okay. Cancel that. We're not finishing it during this one. 7 minutes. We do have to get it finished though. If you guys could just, you know, like grab that coal, please. You know? Sure wish they would do that quicker. The tea house can be rebuilt. How are we on? We don't have anything to make planks and bricks. Hold on. We need to do that. Crude workstation. Planks, fabric, bricks. Those are important things. Oh, hold on. Orders. New orders here. So, deliver coal, deliver packs of building materials. We get some tools and some clothing. Builder's pack. Any builder can carry 5 additional items. I don't know how useful that is. I don't know. Encampment level 1. We can do that. We get more tools. That's pretty good. And some amber. I do feel the rewards here are better, but this is a lot easier to complete. Like the packs of building materials is the main issue here. Produced by Flawless Rain Mill, Tinkerer, and Rain Mill. Yeah, I'd rather do this. There you go. And packs of building materials and wood. Beaver clan support. Some beavers. Pretty good. Dangerous glades. Cut through the forest to discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades. Well, we're 1 down already, so... and this gives us stone, which is great, and tools, which are great, so we're going to go with this one. Alright. Nice. Are you guys going to cut that tree? And we need planks. Yeah, we need planks. Let's quickly get that going here. Crude workstation. We'll put it right there. There you are. Oh, he built that quickly. Good job. Workstation, actually, that's beaver thing, isn't it? Wow, both of them doing it. So, how are we on coal, guys? Are we picked it up? We've got 12 in the bank. Do we just use the oil? Like, why are you guys not grabbing the coal yet? They're doing the left to right. Eesh. We are running out of time here. We need to get this done. Oh, crap. It's going to happen. We're going to lose 4 buildings. That's annoying. There's no way they're getting the oil there in time, are they? Let's try it. Okay, run, little humans. Run. Takes 3 minutes to do. Next clearance is starting. Alright, we're at 10 out of 15. This guy's gonna stand around idly while the other guy does the work. This woodcutter can go somewhere else. Where should we send them? Put them over here. And tell them to cut their way through this. And they can also cut their way through this. Okay, they're working on it. We are going to finish in time. Thank goodness. Wow. So I may have cut that a little bit too close. Oh, we'll have the coal now. There was something else that required oil. What was it? The obelisk. It's the obelisk? Resin, oil. Right. Okay. I think we'll just stick with the resin though. I'm not sure what resin is actually used for, so we'll use that instead. We got a new glade here. We can give them, well, the usual, the tools for reputation, or sacks of flour and reinforced brick mold. +1 to brick production. That seems pretty good. I wouldn't mind having that. We'll hold off, because we are running low on stone. How are we on tools? Harvester's camp has no deposits. Let's move that. Get some more flax down here. Ooh-wee. Thank you for not going on a break, you guys. What are they doing? They're like using flamethrowers on it? Okay. We did that just as the storm started. So that's good. Because we didn't want the hostility way up there. So now those 2 guys are done. Oh, they're still gathering the resources. Right. Rebuilding the tea house. That can wait. There's no hurry on it. We need the planks for building our farm anyway. So, woodcutters. How are we doing on wood? 116. We're doing fine on wood. Do we have woodcutters? +2 to vegetable production. Did we take that? I don't remember taking that. Oh well. I guess we did. Put farmers here. And this can move over here. There's some vegetables up there. We have so clay and sea marrow. It would be a good idea to get some sea marrow going, just in case we need it for the Glade event bonus. Choose a cornerstone. Hey. Value added tax. Gain 2 amber for every 6 pack of trade goods you produced. That seems really good. Secure trail. Royal Stormwalkers secured the trail to your settlement. Newcomers will arrive 25% quicker. That seems really good too. Spices. Herb and root production is increased by +1 for every 75 biscuits produced. We are planning to produce biscuits, so let's take this. We'll just get free herbs and roots. Well, we'll increase the production of them. Okay, great. Speaking of which, how do we make our biscuits? With the cookhouse. Let's put a big cookhouse over here. And we needed, what was it? Something to make the flour. We did pick a building for that. It's called a provisioner. Ah, there you go. Found him. Provisioner is over here. We'll put him like that. There we go. That's good. And I also saw the trading post. We do want the trading post. Maybe not quite yet. We don't have a whole lot of goods to trade. Yeah, we're fine on that. Okay, so this one... Nope. Our humans are still removing the resources from this. They're almost done. Newcomers. Oh, good. Just in time. So, 2 lizards and 3 humans, or 3 humans, 2 beavers, and 1 lizard. I think I'd rather have some lizards right now, because we only have 1, and he's operating the hearth, and we want better meat production. Having said that, this gives us 10 stone. Oh, that is a very difficult call. Is 1 lizard person worth 10 stone? I mean, we're getting a whole other person as well. We pick this. Maybe, yeah, more laborers and stone. Just seems good. We'll take this. We'll take this. Which means we can easily assign people to this. 1 of you and 1 of you. The woodcutters, we can add another beaver to 1 woodcutter here. Good. And the trapper. This will be a lizard person. Now the tea house. Tea and porridge and water skins. Oh, new glade. Hey, another obelisk. Well, I think... Oh, wait. Sorry, investigate. I didn't click the investigate button. So, for this one, we can use resin again. Mushrooms... Ooh, sea marrow is good. Bundle of fabric is useful. No, I think we're doing this. Resin, and we get another obelisk. There you go. Go get that. We'll get 2 right at once. 2 of them at the same time. Alright, so these guys are done with this thing. We need planks and bricks. We are not doing so great on those at the moment. So we'll get people bringing us some sea marrow. That's good. 1 builder. Yeah, we could definitely use more people. We can deliver this. Oh, hang on. So +5 for the scouts. Ooh, yeah. Very helpful. And we get some bricks and some planks. Amazing. That is huge. So So our builder can get going on this stuff. Yeah, we need a lot more people. We also need more houses. A seller can produce wine, pickled goods, and jerky. Clothier can produce coats, water skins, and scrolls. That seems really important, getting some coats. That's for both our humans and our beavers to keep them happy. A rain mill produces flour. We can cancel the provisioner. Flour, barrels, and pack of provisions. Get rid of that. Yep. And we'll get the rain mill. Because that produces flour. Okay. So, rain mill, rain collector. Can collect rainwater used for crafting and powering rain engines in production buildings. The type of collected rainwater depends on the season. Has a tank capacity of 50. So, okay, so we have a rain mill that can produce stuff. It uses clearance water. We can collect rain to use in it, is what I get out of this. We will set this right here. And we will put a rain collector down as well. I'm not 100% sure that that is how this works. But we will go on the assumption that it does. And our one little builder has a lot of work ahead of them. When we're done with the obelisk though, oh yeah, 30 seconds. 30 seconds and 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds we'll have 4 more workers. Small forger's camp has nothing nearby. We are out of stuff to forge. We have some vegetables. That's it. Okay, this person's been working pretty quickly. Okay, the cookhouse is getting made. That's good. Obelisk complete. So making the right offering at the obelisk reduces hostility by -10 and increases the ancient hearth's resistance by +100. What is the ancient hearth's resistance? Oh, specialization bonus is warmth. Oh, this tells you. So a cookhouse is warmth, so that would be good for lizards. Oh my goodness. Specialization bonus is wood, of course. Farming and engineering. So this would be good with either humans or beavers, but there's... Okay, there you go. Oh my goodness, I've missed that. Let's take this human out. We knew that they weren't specialized there, but this makes it a little bit more obvious. Well, the rain mill will be... So is that they would be happier doing it, right? They enjoy engineering. So each species, and this was kind of obvious before, but we just feel the need to reiterate. So each species has one thing that they enjoy doing and one thing that they're good at doing. So if we were low on resolve with the beavers, we'd want to put them in the rain mill because it's an engineering job that they enjoy. So we're going to put the humans in here and produce flour and scrolls and building materials. Oh, ironically, yeah, packs of building materials. Those are the orders we passed up on. Let's pick these. So luxury goods or building materials. Building materials and trade goods. Oh yeah, oh no, that's ale, sorry. I thought that was flour. Salted jerky, +2 to jerky production. 4 villagers and 10 parts. Oh, neither of these are very good for us. Well, we're closer on this one. 10 packs of building materials, we can do that. 10 packs of trade goods. I imagine we'd get there eventually. A weaver, a smithy, and a lumber mill. We don't have any of those. This would be a oh, we have a carpenter. Oh, okay, maybe we're better off with the luxury goods then. Let's pick that one up. And trade goods again. Oh wait, no, trade goods. Oh yeah. Building materials, we can do this one. So I hadn't noticed before, but it highlights in blue the ones that you have. That's helpful. 10%. Villagers move 10% quicker. This is absolutely the one we'd want for the reward. And it's the one we can do. So actually, let's get going on building materials as well then. Cool. Now the cookhouse is going to use meat. We have a fair amount of meat on the map. Vegetables, eggs. We have some eggs. We can, I mean, there's no reason not to use everything, right? Not jerky. Mushrooms. So that's for skewers. Then for biscuits. Flour is something we're working on. Herbs, fruits, berries, sure. And we'll say biscuits are a little bit more important. Actually, skewers are also important. Pigment is really not... Actually, I can tell them not to make pigment. That's perfect. So this would be something that the lizards would like to do. We need more lizards. Specialization bonus. Well, for the time being, we'll just get a human in there working on it. So, cool. Tea house, not needed right now. We don't have the workers for it. Could trade stone for battery. Yeah, some stuff. Don't need that. So how are we on hostility? Why are we level 2 on hostility? Other negative 75. We knew that one. Woodcutters, yep. Villagers, okay. Dangerous from forbidden glades, open 1. Regular glades, 6. And years. But then we get minus 10 for each of the obelisks, it looks like. Yeah, minus 10. Okay. Yeah, we just need people right now. Plus 1 brick production. That's not a big concern for me right now. We could mess with some dangerous glades, I guess. Small trappers camp has no deposits. We have deposits up here for sure. Yeah. And a couple of... Oh my goodness, 4 over here too? Wow. Good. Storm is coming. There's a storm brewing, Annie. Oh, hey, look, this is the edge of the map right here. Wow, we were quite close to this side. Although I guess I have... I don't know, I've opened 2 glades in that direction. These are all dangerous. And these are not dangerous, so let's put our woodcutters over here. Lizards and beavers have low resolve. High hostility. Would it help? Maybe we stop cutting. Let's stop cutting the wood for right now. Just because the woodcutters increase hostility. There we go. Look at that. Resolve up. Okay, we're figuring things out. Good. I could also sacrifice stuff. What am I doing on wood? We're doing fine on wood. Maybe I sacrifice stuff for a little bit. Nah, we'll leave it for now. 4 decorations. At least 4 comfort decorations have to be built. Okay, let's do that right now. We've got some workers. These are all comfort decorations. Now, parks take up twice as much space. So why would we use those? Some barrels. And a couple benches. No, that just blocks the walkway. Yeah, okay, alright, we'll build a couple parks. We'll put a park over here. We'll put a park over here. There we go. Oh, housing. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. We need shelter. Why have I not built you guys shelter? Get that, and we're going to have more newcomers in the spring, in drizzle season, so... Oh, we could actually build another hearth. Small hearth over here. Yeah. Let's do that. That will reduce hostility. And there's no one working here right now, but when they return, we will want them to cut down some stuff. We don't need them to cut this one down, but we do want them to cut it down over here. And over here. So we can put the woodcutters back in now. Actually, this would be easier if we just clicked like that. There we go. Choose a cornerstone. Crowded houses. That's pretty handy. From the ashes, an odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix. Gain 1 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. I still don't know the value of wildfire essence, although I think there was one thing that we used 2. Like there was one cache or something that we used 2 on. Rooty ground. Strange roots spread across the land. Wood production is increased by 1, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. I'm not going to pick that. We are doing fine on wood production. So, from the ashes, or all houses have 1 more villager. We are planning to do dangerous glades. So, I think we take this one. We'll just gain wildfire essence. Like maybe that's even used in dangerous events. All houses have room for 1 more villager is really nice, but we can just build more hearths and houses, so yeah, let's take this. Oh, hey, look, our lizards are happy. Cool. We would like to have more lizards. Oh, hey. Have at least 1 hearth upgraded to level encampment level 1. So +5 to builder pack, that's really handy, and then tools are awesome, and amber's nice. Trading post, we should build a trading post. Herb garden for roots and herbs. Herbalist camp, for herbs, berries, and mushrooms. I think I'd rather have the herbalist camp. We don't want the plantation because we already have a farm. We'll take the herbalist camp. And that would get us some mushrooms over here, some berries over here. Hey, you know what? Let's build another farm here. All right. Do we have any newcomers? We do have newcomers. Well, 2 beavers and 4 lizards. Or 2 lizards, 2 beavers, 4 humans. I think I'd rather have the 4 lizards. We want lizard people. The tools and pipes. Pipes are maybe useful. Tools are always useful. It's hard to give up tools. That's fine. Yeah, we're happy to have lizards. There we go. The lizards are happy to be here. A rain collector. We didn't have anybody working on this. This is a specialization bonus is rainwater. I have no idea what that... Who is good with rainwater? Nobody. So we'll just put a couple guys in here. Actually, it makes sense to have beavers. For the obvious reason. Small abandoned cache. We can ignore that for now still. Oh, I didn't put it... Wait. Okay, I think it wasn't working because we didn't have water collection. I think that's how it works. Oh no, we don't have any stuff to put in the flower. Fabric to building materials. No, I'm not a fan of that. We could use bricks. We'll just stick with planks. And then scrolls. We don't need scrolls right now. Cooking. Well, they'll be using what they can. Do we not have a herbalist? Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place here. So, black treasure stag. Well, it's time for us to do that. So let's find out what a black treasure stag is. Wait, can I move this up here? There we go. And this one will move up here. And we will cancel that for now and just focus on getting to that black treasure stag, whatever it is. And maybe while we're doing that, nah, it's not that far. Never mind. I was going to say maybe we build a storehouse here just to get access to the items closer, closer to the dangerous glade there. We'll be fine. We have 7 builders. Let's build a path. Oh, paved road. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Is it 1 stone per thing? Ew. Yeah, we're not using that. That's just too expensive. He's walking all the way up there, so past the park. And then up to here. Okay, you guys are cutting down the tree, right? Yeah. So we'll get whatever the black stag is. Any new orders? No. Alright. Where is this thing? Black stag. Black treasure stag. Its elusive nature allows it to move like a ghost. Oh, that's the same thing as the royal treasure stag. So he'll escape in a minute and a half. We can take cursed treasure. Gain 2 or 3 random epic cornerstones, but 1 random cornerstone in your possession will be destroyed. Whoa! That seems incredibly good. I don't know the difference between an epic cornerstone or any others, but I'd be willing to give up a cornerstone for that. In return for letting it go, the Black Treasure Stag offers you 1 random legendary cornerstone. Or we could just take that and get a legendary cornerstone. Okay. I didn't realize there were different levels of cornerstones. Let's take this. What do we get? Cooking steam. If you leave rainwater for a while, it will begin to release a pleasant and warm vapor. Food production speed is increased by 10% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. Oh. Okay. So we need to collect more water, I guess. What? Oh yeah, there's a dangerous thing here. A merchant shipwreck. How powerful must the storm surge have been to carry this shattered wreck all the way here? Perhaps in the distant past. I mean, not super powerful. I think that's, you know, it's pretty reasonable. It looks as if it's been lying here for centuries. Strange voices can be heard coming from below the deck. So it could have even gotten here before those trees had grown. Captain's Curse. The captain is the last to leave the ship. Destroys a random cornerstone in your possession. Permanent. We won't be removed once the corresponding glade event is finished. Eee. That's a little rough. So we can do this for 6 tools and we get 1 reputation. That's a good exchange rate. The storm wasn't gentle even to a royal flagship. When this effect is active, hostilities increase by a plus 165, but each ongoing trade route decreases hostility by minus 40? Interesting. Okay, so this is a very lenient, except for that. This is a very lenient path to getting rid of this. Water skins, leather, and bricks. I don't particularly care for those things. So trading coats is not a great exchange for me. We are definitely going to do it this way. 6 tools, we can afford that. Or we could use 4 parts, but we like parts for buildings, so we'll hold on to those. Let's assign a couple workers here. A lizard and a human. Go get it, boys. And or girls. Planks, and we could rebuild a ranch. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we would use that. I guess... Oh, a ranch would just... It gets us meat, leather, and eggs without using up any resources, I guess. That could be really good. Clay deposit. We have a lot of meat around the map. So we could do this one for 7 tools. Oh, sturdy boots. Wait, can we get that multiple times? Because don't we have something here that gives us sturdy boots? Yeah. If we make building material packs, then we get sturdy boots. Does that stack with this one? We're going to find out because I'm going to do it. Stone. Get on it, boys. We'll send 2 lizards. There we go. Actually, hold on. Don't we need a bunch of lizards for things? Lizards should be here. Okay, hold on. Let's pull back. We don't want... Just send a human there. And we can send a beaver there. And we can put a lizard in here. Actually, hold on. We are rearranging everybody. This, whoops. This one is a human. And then trappers. Where did our trappers go? These guys? Yeah, here we go. We'll put more lizards in that. We can put another lizard here. Okay. Hey, that's pretty cool. That dangerous glade was not bad at all. The path is cleared. We haven't built that small farm yet. Uh-oh, what's with this? Idling. Because we don't have the resources? Okay. Let's take 1 person out. We'll have 1 person idling, that's okay. Now, tank is at 10 out of 50. Clearance water. How do you choose? I don't get it. Okay, a treasure stag. Yeah. Yo, those treasure stags are good. It's cool because it pushes you to do something before maybe you're comfortable doing it. Ruins. Oh, rebuild or salvage ruins. We can definitely do a couple of those. The tea house and the ranch. Deliver packs of provisions. We do have 2 ways of making those, so that's good. We would get tools. We'd scout pack. That's great. Tools are really good. Build 2 rain collectors. You know what? I don't mind doing that. Deliver 35 drizzle water. And deliver 35 storm water. The rewards there aren't so good. I don't mind doing this, but the rewards aren't so good. Let's do this one. I like the +5 to scouts pack. That's cool. And farm fields. Well, we're already there. Deliver packs of crops. We can do that. +10 to the farmer pack. That's pretty good. Oh, we're not doing that? Are we doing that? We get a lot of tools for it. And then we also have faster roads. But that's 30 paved road. We would need 30 stone. That's expensive. I think we'll do this one just because it's easier. Gives us reputation. We have not yet built this hearth. What are we waiting on? We have it all. Oh, wildfire essence is used for the hearths. Okay, that's really important then. I had not realized. We only have 1 builder. Have we done this yet? They're working on it. Okay. And they're transporting the goods back. That's nice. Specialization in forest. So, is this something you can get, like, I don't know, a cornerstone that says your beavers have specialization in forest? Something along those lines? Or is it something we can develop? We are about to have a storm, and we're at 4. Oh my goodness. How did this happen? Other negative, -240. It's because they're still working on this, right? Oh yeah, it's that. There we go. Boom, we dropped down to 2. Okay, we're okay. Jeez. I'm going to remove the woodcutters. Wait, how does... Can I, like... Ah, I can right-click it. Good. Good quality of life. Remove that. And we may as well just make it a little bit of a quicker path into here. Move this one down here. Alright, so they're collecting the rewards here. Oh, we can have a new building. Probably been able to get this for a while and I didn't realize. A lizard house. We do need houses. Let's do this one. Temples are pretty good. We can produce scrolls. We can produce the pigments for the scrolls, yeah. Incense we don't have. So a tavern. We're not making ale right now. Let's pick up the lizard house. Old reliable. You guys could build this though. We still need planks. Where's our plank maker guy? These guys. Can use stormwater. Okay, so what is this doing now? Now it has stormwater. I don't get it. We can build lizard houses around here. We have 6 lizards, so 3 houses should be good. And did we not have a carpenter? Or we didn't build it? We did not build it, I think. There you go. That'll get us more planks. Oh, a new cornerstone. Blood price contract. A shady but lucrative deal. Gain 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. Nope. Export specialization. Gain +1 to production yields for all pack of good. What? Oh, all packs of goods are more efficient to produce. Sahilda's secret cookbook. Yeah, but we're not producing pies. Let's do this one. Packs of goods. I like that. Alright. And did we need something? Oh, yeah, hang on. Let's check our decorations. Actually, let's put our woodcutters in. Sorry. Woodcutter. There you go. You guys can go open those glades for us. And somebody could build this. Oh, it takes 5 planks. Planks are high priority, guys. We could turn stone into bricks. Don't bother making pipes. That's a waste of time. Did we get a clothier? I'm not very good about actually building the things. We still haven't built a trading post. I'm not going to bother trading this game, I think. I guess we did not get a clothier. Oh, hey, newcomers. Useful. So, 4 more lizard people. I would like that. And the goods here are better as well. So we will do that. Oh yeah, we need a hearth. Build this, everybody. Oh shoot, Queen's impatience is growing. We need to do stuff. Value of goods sold. Oh, right, we've got this one specifically where we need to trade. Okay, well maybe we'll build the trading post. Deliver 15 packs of luxury goods. We now have the carpenter, or we will be building the carpenter, so we can get going on that. Dangerous glades. Oh, it didn't count retroactively. Okay, that's fine. We can do another dangerous glade soon. 2 more farm fields and packs of crops. We need a makeshift post. That's this guy. Packs of crops. No, that's a crude workstation. Where's a makeshift post? Am I not? Oh, they just do packs of things. Okay. I never made that. That's okay. We will set this to priority of 2. So they'll finish doing this. Good. And we can assign a lizard person. Good. Lizard people are happy. Look at that. We do need more houses. Lizard house. And do we have a bigger trapper's place? Small trapper's camp. So we can't actually make use of these ones yet. At some point we will be able to. Are we... Oh. That didn't actually open up. That didn't actually open up. Okay. The ranch would be good. Oh yeah, we need planks for that. Alright. So, what is this? We have a rain punk drill. Ooh. Geological survey. After carefully studying this strange piece of machinery, we can use it to our advantage. Spawns 2 to 3 coal deposits nearby. Oh. I wouldn't mind having that. Having a box of tools would be nice too. But I think that's a good use for our pipes. We could also use our oil on it. Let's use pipes on getting some coal. And this is like a engineering kind of thing in my opinion, so we'll send our beavers. Also it says that the forest is better for them. Oh, did I not click it? Okay. And we can move woodcutters over this way. And what is this one? So this has some mushrooms and a... Can I click on it? Alright, small encampment. Oh, okay, so we can get more people. Or we could just get some amber. Wow. These both use a lot of resources. let's send in the meat. We'll get some amber. Yeah, amber's useless to us unless we have traders, but we are going to build a trader because we have an order for trading. So we'll be fine without those two newcomers. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Here, the humans can send them off. Oh my goodness, do that. Alright. We don't need that. These guys are going to be working on this. That's good. Now, workers in the makeshift post. We want to make, what was it, packs of crops and building materials. So packs of crops and packs of building materials. Actually, let's put the building materials at 1 and that at 2. There we go. Just allow everything. Actually, hold on. Fabric. Maybe not bricks. Copper ore, that's interesting. Yeah, don't bother making packs of provisions. Oh yeah, and I need to put people in it. So, 1 human and 1 lizard. The rainwater collector is full. So, let's take a beaver out. I don't know. I still don't get this. Oh, we need farmers. Put farmers in. Oops. Ah, we can choose whether we wanted to do vegetables and or grain. Oh. Nice. Now, we could put a farm down here. Is this harvester's camp done? Oh, okay, they're busy emptying it. And then they'll be done. So we could put a farm down there. Yeah. The tea house is something we should rebuild at some point. Oh, the ranch is something we want to rebuild sooner, I think. Rebuild with planks. Choose a blueprint. We need... Oh, sorry. Smokehouse can produce jerky, pottery, and incense. Brickyard can produce bricks, pottery, crystallized dew, and the cellar can produce wine, pickled goods, and jerky. Bricks are really good. I think we're doing fine on bricks, actually. We're able to make that with what we have. Jerky. Maybe we make jerky. Just keep our lizards extremely happy. Look at how happy they are. I don't think any of these matters. Maybe the option for wine is important. Pickled goods, but we can make wine. Yeah, let's pick that just in case we want to make wine. And we are not doing so great on the planks. Oh, okay. So hostility 2. Gathering speed is decreased by 50%. Oh, there you go. The harvester's camp can move. We can move it to... Uh-oh. There's nothing to harvest? Shoot. Okay. Let's just move it out of the way for now and unassign the person. And then we will build a farm here. Cellar, yeah. And farm fields. Oh, there's farm fields right there too. Hold on. In that case, hang on. Cancel this. We can cut down some trees here and have the farm between that and that. Okay. So we'll move... they're about to open that glade there, so we'll move this camp over. There we go. And what is this? Oh, a harvester's camp, yeah. Just moved it there. New glade. So what is in here? We have fertile soil times 11. Nice. And some sea marrow and some bleeding tooth mushrooms. Good. So it's getting close to the time that we want to open another dangerous glade. That's a forbidden glade. We're going to leave that one alone. We'll move these guys. Move them over here. And start cutting this down. Oh, new order? Funding an outpost. 15 building materials and 20 packs of crops. Hey, we can work on those. Wildfire essence. Hooray, we can make more hearths. Bigger ovens. +2 to pie production. We're not producing pies. It'd be nice if we did. Have at least 16 lizards for 30 seconds. We are getting close. We're at 10. Additional meat production is actually pretty handy to us. 24 tools would be nice. Let's have a look at our other stuff. So we need luxury goods. Yeah, okay. Luxury goods. Building materials we're working on for that. Packs of provisions. I think I turned that off. We probably want to turn that back on then. How do I feel about this? Maybe we do this one just because the 24 tools would be more useful. Even though that's not helpful to us. So it's just wildfire essence and box of tools, which are both very good. Or it's these. 16 lizards. We are going to take a couple years before we get there. Maybe let's just pick the provisions. They're both only made by makeshift posts. That's going to take forever. Okay, we'll take this one. We'll get there eventually. Alright, so then need for pie fulfilled and need for biscuits fulfilled. We're not working on the pie, but we are working on the biscuits. I think. Have my people been making biscuits? I hope so. And then this is the same thing. Okay, we'll do it this time. There you go. Alright, that's our orders there. Fine, fine. You twisted my arm. Alright. We are not making use of that reputation for completing dangerous glades during drizzle season. Oh well. So let's wait until later. We'll wait until clearance to actually open these. Oh wait, we're already working on one. Yeah, whatever. It'll happen when it happens. Over diligent workers. We don't need that because we're not... Oh, gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. That's cool. We don't need the barrels, but that is pretty cool. All houses have room for 1 more villager. I think that's just great. Survivor bonding. Always like survivor bonding. I'm taking it. So that must stack because I'm certain that's the second time we've taken that. How are we doing on planks? Do we have planks? No. No, we don't. Where's the provisioner? Makeshift post, crude workstation. Carpenter, we still haven't built that. Alright. Did I build a provisioner? Or did I forget to? We can make a small farm over here. Just like that. And then these fields are caught, right? Yeah. Okay, so where's the provisioner? Because maybe I just forgot to build it. It has a red roof. Huh. Packs of provisions. Small trapper's camp needs to be moved. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, up here. Lots. We've got lots of meat for them to catch. To trap. Oh, newcomers. So we want as many lizards. Oh, 5 lizards. Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you. Oh, they come with planks though. And ironically, we're low on planks. But we want the 5 lizards. So that we just need 1 more lizard and we're done with that order. Good. We do need more housing. Let's build more of these. Lizard houses. That should be enough. That's +6. We have 5 homeless. What was that sound? Did we complete something? We did. Farm fields and packs of crops. Do we wait to complete this one? No, because we're doing this with the building materials next. 10% villager speed is really good. Farmers packs, nice. 4 newcomers, hey, hey. Yeah, we got... Oh, we have to wait 30 seconds for that one. Oh, and we did this. So we'll deliver this one as well. Woohoo. And we'll have that one done soon. Now, where's this dangerous glaze? Let's see what's up with that. Stone-toothed termite burrow. Oh, we've seen this one. So, nothing can stop a hungry stone-toothed termite swarm from feeding. Destroys all stored building materials. That is insane. That is insanely bad. So, but if we work with them, then we get +5 insect production forever. That's just so good. We'll use tools for this. Should we use tools or should we use parts? I think we use parts to build buildings, so we don't want to get rid of that. Used in exploration for opening caches and completing difficult events. Yeah, we'll use tools. What is pipes? Used to install rain pump engines in production buildings. Oh, do you have to specifically add a rain pump engine to a building? I think I've been missing that. Okay, alright. Alright, that's... okay, -5 to global resolve. While we're doing this. Do we want to wait on this? Clearance in 22 seconds. Only while it's being worked on. Let's, okay, look, this is what we're going to do. We are going to use beavers. We're going to investigate with tools. They're going to bring the tools over. And let's choose a blueprint. Hang on. I get distracted so easily. A forager's camp. Did we need a large and giant resources for foragers? We don't need a tavern. Temple could be useful. We're going to take the forager's camp. Yeah. And I think that does upgrade the one that we have, right? Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. So over here we have berries, we have meat, we have mushrooms. Great. We got so many mushrooms. Oh, we got coal here. Hold on. Make a mine. Okay, so this thing says it can use clearance water. Can we add? No. I don't understand. How do we use the water? I might have to look this up. I'm like, I don't think we got a tutorial on it. Maybe yeah, I don't know. We can certainly use all those mushrooms to make some flour. And then our cookhouse should be able to make biscuits. We don't have enough stuff there. An abandoned cache. We don't want to use 12 tools on that. We could get a bunch of coal. Light timber. Any woodcutter can carry 5 additional items. That's really nice. We have a ton of stone, actually. Did we pick the order for 30 roads? Oh, we can complete this. We'll get faster villagers. Very good. We're happy to get that one. Okay, we did not pick the roads one, so we'll use the stone here. And send a couple lizard people. Build another farm. Okay, so I think what I was saying before I got distracted was this guy's bringing it. They're going to start working on it, and then I'm going to stop them from working on it before they complete it. And we will complete it in the next drizzle period, because then we get plus 0.5 reputation points. So that's how we'll handle that one. And we should have plenty of time. So the next storm is in 3 minutes 20 well, yeah, 3.5 minutes. And then storms last, I don't know, what is it, like 2 minutes or something? So lots of time. The threat will not occur. Foragers camp got upgraded. We have... Oh, we haven't built a trading post yet. So let's just do that. We can put it wherever we like, I think. Maybe we want to put another hearth there. Put it right there, sure. Let's actually... Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit. Trader arrived. Okay, alright. I'm going to take these guys out now just to avoid accidentally forgetting and letting them finish it early when we didn't want to. +1 to grain production. We are producing grain. That would be helpful. +2 to fabric production. Probably helpful. All buildings have their storage capacity increased by 10. I don't know the value of that. I don't know how valuable that is. Maybe we'll take it. So multiply, I think we're using that. I think we're using that. I think we're using that. Sure, why not? We want tools for sure. So let's trade some stuff away for our tools. We can trade. We have very little goods. Uh-oh. We need building materials. Hang on, but we want... How much are tools? 2.3 each. Ugh. Apparently we are out of fabric as well, so it's a good thing we're getting added fabric. Oh wait, we can trade here. We can trade 9. There we go. And this will cost us a total of 23, so we need to find more goods to cover that. Plant fibers. We'll use some of them. Maybe we can make use of some meat. Actually, how are we doing it? We can get rid of some wood. There you go. Actually, apparently wood is quite valuable. Let's hold on to some of these provisions. Okay. I'm happy with that. 10 tools. Sure. Thanks for trading. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we got that. Meat production is up. Oh, amber. We got amber. And then we got this one done as well. Perfect. So we'll get 2 villagers, more tools. And we have a building slot. Building blueprint. The bakery. Make biscuits and pie and pottery. We already have something for making biscuits. So we don't need that. We could make pie. Oh, the clothier. We want this. We want to make clothes. There we are. That's somewhat important. We'll put it right there. Our town is not the prettiest. That's okay. So they're working on that. We could actually open up another forbidden... Oh yeah. Hang on, we have 21. What else is there? We could buy planks. We could buy planks and stuff. We could buy pipes as well. Do we actually need to buy fabric? Our only way of getting fabric is crude workstation. And we're building a clothier, so let's actually get some fabric. And we'll say that's good.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So we actually only need 3 more reputation. We are doing excellently. This is going great. I feel my understanding of this game has greatly improved. We can certainly open another glade. Yeah, let's do that. Although we won't be finishing its events quickly, will we? Oh, hang on. we had a thing to restore. Yeah, to restore 2 ruins. Deliver 12 packs of provisions. Provisioner. Where is our provisioner? Have we built that? We have not built that. Hold on. Where's the trader? We need planks. Okay. Please, madam. Here, I will give you 9 amber. And I would appreciate it if you could give me however many planks 9 amber gets. All of them, apparently. Okay, good. Are we on bricks? We are running out of bricks as well. 3 bricks, thank you.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to work better on our intermediate resource production. Okay, here we go. Clothier is being made. We don't need skin scrolls. I don't think we need water skins. Used for crafting, but we haven't seen anything we'd use it for, so we'll take that off. We just want to make clothes. Oh wow, 1 fabric is 10 coats. That's actually really big. They're building a farm here. Good. We'll put some humans in there. And we want to cut our way into this dangerous glade here. So we'll move them down. Okay, well, that's alright. We're not going to build a farm there, I guess. And we could also cut our way into this non-dangerous glade here. Just move them down to help with that. I hope the building works like that. Okay, the clothier. This is a cloth specialization. I don't know. Rainwater. Oh, carpenter. Specialization bonus of woodworking, so have it, Mr. Beavers. And a provisioner uses whatever. And here we are during the storm. Resolve is super low for everybody. What can we do to improve that? Dangerous forbidden glades, villagers, woodcutters, other negatives, regular glades. So we can't reduce any of this stuff. We can reduce the woodcutters, I guess, so let's take those out. Alright, so we're still in the negatives. Not great. And we're at hostility 3. Global food production is closed for each hostility level. We're off. Can we get them to do this stuff? How are we? We have quite a few tools, right? 21. So, restoring things. Sorry. I've forgotten again. So this one is packs of provisions, which we turned off specifically. Packs of provisions. Okay, we want to increase the... There we go. Increase the priority on that. And let's restore the tea house. And let's also restore the ranch. Alright, we'll get those things done. And then this will be finishing in a minute and a half, so we can start... Oh no, if we work on that, it lowers our global resolve. This is bad. Are we going to start losing people? Ah, I don't have buildings! I forgot the buildings! I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, I thought I maybe had blocked off a seam arrow thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 is enough for the people we have, but then we still have more people, so I think more people will be coming in soon. Okay. A carpenter left. Oh no! One of our beavers left us. Scouts are idle in the ranch. They don't have planks, do they? And in the tea house. Littered houses cost fabric and bricks, which we do not have. Okay. Alright. A human left. Jeez, okay, rough. Alright. So, yeah, things can go poorly, huh? Can I not? Oh, I'm out of beavers? Oops. We want to get this termite done quickly. Let's send some lizards. Whew, look at everybody rush. So finishing this will give us that additional 0.5 reputation points. I like that. And choose a cornerstone. Yeah, let's do that. Grain bag. Specialized grain farming techniques. Grain production increases by 1 every 25 times it's produced. If that happened retroactively, that would be really good, but I don't think it does, so we're not going to take it now when we're, you know, quite a ways into the round. Generous gifts. Wealthy settlements attract wealthy settlers. Newcomers bring 40% more goods with them for every hearth level gained. That's good. I don't know. Peasant supplies. Receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Whoa, okay. We like that because we need packs of provisions right now. Good. And nothing new on there. Yeah, we need packs of provisions for that. Actually, you know what? Let's, the provisioner, let's turn that off. Oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong button. Turn it off. Thank you. Oh, they're working on it, though. Hold on. Do we want to cancel that? Nah, it's fine. They can make them. We'll trade them away at some point. So, we do have the shelters built. That's good. But we're lacking in planks. Hey, a loon soul gazer. How did this happen? Oh, this is a small glade with more meat in it. So we can trade with her. We can get Lucky Talisman, a necklace made out of tiny bones. Scouts work 10% faster on glade events. Oh, that's nice. Vessel of Incense, +2 to incense production. Yeah, gathering, farming, or production. Okay, we don't have any use for that. Purging fire. We're not dealing with any blight stuff yet. We could get tools. I'm a fan of trading for tools, and we need planks. Hang on. Okay, so let's get some planks. Let's get some bricks. 14.8. And then can we get some tools as well? 50. That's a lot. 50 is a big number. Packs of provisions. How many buildings are we going to be building? No, we don't want to get rid of that. Okay, let's get rid of some of them. Because honestly, what I'm thinking is, with 15 tools, that's effectively equivalent to like 1.5 reputation. And with the bricks and the planks, we should be able to restore those two, the 2 buildings, which should get us another reputation for the order. Once we've got the packs of provisions. Actually, we have enough tools. We have lots of tools. Okay. So we're not going to need as many parts because I think we're going to be finishing this pretty quickly here. We can even trade some stone. That's not a good trade rate. Ew. Nope, we're not trading our stone. Wildfire essence? It's not a great trade rate. Great trade rate either. Wow. Okay. Well, this is okay, this is tougher than I thought. What do we get rid of? Maybe we don't need as many bricks. I know we need planks, but we'll get rid of 5. Nah, okay, alright, whatever. We'll do this, we'll do this. We'll get rid of tools that we can't afford. Nah, okay. Trading. Thank you, Alune Soul Gazer. Now, before they go and use them for everything else, I want to increase the priority on this. I cannot. I have no way to increase priority. Okay. New building. Temple, beaver house, or tavern? Beaver house. Not that we can afford the bricks, the planks for it, but it's just nice to have. In case we do get that opportunity. I guess I could just build more plank production. Just get another carpenter. Apparently we can make tools. That's good. Human left, carpenter left. Those are old. That's old news. Those guys are gone. They're not a part of our place anymore. So, getting these guys... So, if I understand... Hang on. Bring up the... How do I bring up cornerstones, actually? Is there a way to view cornerstones that I have? Oh, hey, look at this. We have a ton of water. Oh my goodness. Hold shift to open this and learn about it. Okay, rain punk. Rain punk technology utilizes the unique properties of the rain to power advanced machinery. Okay, I figured that one out. You can harness this technology by installing rain engines in your production buildings. How? And fueling them with infused rainwater. Rain engines can increase production speed, improve the chance of additional yields, and reduce the workload on workers. To install rain engines, select a production building and navigate to the rain punk tab. I tried that. There was no rain punk tab. These engines require pipes for installation and need to be fueled with rainwater to operate. Once installed, you can adjust their power levels, monitor their water consumption, and see the speed at which pollution is generated. Oh. Okay, maybe we don't want to deal with that right now. There are 3 types of infused rainwater: drizzle water, clearance, and stormwater. These can be collected from geysers found in glades, or by using a rain collector. Each geyser contains only one type of water, and a geyser pump must be built on top of the geyser to extract it. Rain collectors gather rainwater based on the current season. Different buildings require different types of water. Drizzle water is primarily used in food production. Clearance water is used for crafting and artisanry, while stormwater is used to boost heavy industrial production. On difficulty levels higher than Pioneer, using rain engines to boost production will result in the growth of a parasite known as blight rot. Okay, so we're on Pioneer difficulty, so we can just use them without fear. The more infused rainwater is used in a production building, the faster blight rot cysts will appear on it, and eventually spread across the settlement. For more information on blight rot, I've heard of that. We'll figure that one out at a later date. Unlock rain engines by buying the Obsidian Archive level 6 upgrade in the Smoldering City. Oh, that's why we can't install them, is we haven't unlocked them yet. Okay, alright. Then I argue, as a design thing, don't give the player the option of having a rain collector. If you haven't unlocked the thing that uses rain, don't give them the option to build a rain collector. It just generates confusion. Like, really. Introduce it all at once. If you're like, okay, you have a use for rain, now you also have access to the rain collector. That seems really obvious to me. That just seems like a bad idea to have that. Okay. Unless there is another use for it that I'm just not missing, which is absolutely possible. Let's take this guy out. We don't need him there. We have... This is a trader. We don't need to deal with them right now. We're going to open this up at some point, and at that point we'll decide what we're doing. We might be just finishing a whole bunch of caches. Actually, maybe we're doing that anyway. Let's just do that anyway. Send one human over there. 12 tools is not a great exchange rate. 5 for half a reputation or 12 for a full reputation. I'd rather do the 5 for a half reputation. And was that it? Was it just those 2? Ah, maybe. A mine. We'll put one of each person. Amida. All right, these guys are working on this. Very good. Well done, everybody. Here, we'll put some lizards in that. They like to produce the meat. And the tea house should be done, which means we should be done our order. Tea house specialization bonus for, what is this? Alchemy and rainwater. Okay. I don't know. Beavers like tea. They have big teeth. I don't know. We actually have newcomers that I forgot about. Stone planks. Ooh. Lots of beavers. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so... No, we have 16 provisions. I just want to check this. We have 16 provisions. I wanted to find that cornerstone. Is there a way? Is there a way to find corner? Oh, is that what this is? Oh, sweet. These are all of our bonuses. We have this times 2. Okay. There's this whole section on the bottom left of my screen that I've completely ignored for the past 5 hours of playing this game. We wanted... Oh, yeah, we picked that up. 10 jerky for every 10 pies, and then we never produced pies. Silly me. We want to check... So these are legendaries? Yeah, we have survivor bonding times 2. Places... I thought there was... Oh, here we go. Okay, receives 3 pack of provisions for every new villager. According to this, we are currently at 16 packs of provisions. So if I pick up... We have 9, and we have 9. We have 8. So if we pick up 9 new villagers, 3 each, we should be getting 27 packs of provisions on top of the 16, right? So 43. So click accept. Check this. Oh my lord, that is amazing. That is incredible. What an amazing cornerstone that is. Well, we are going to complete this. And now we have a lot of packs of provisions to trade the next trader that comes through. Luxury goods, carpenter. We have not been working on that, and that's okay. I don't mind not having that. Oh, actually, we can just trade her. Here we go. You can have all this. We'll take the rest of your tools. Oh. Okay, packs of provisions don't actually get you a whole lot, do they? Necessary for sending caravans into the wild, used for fulfilling orders, trading, and as payment for trade houses. You know what? Actually, trade routes. Excuse me. Payment for trade routes. Fulfilling orders, trading. So it doesn't say that you ever use it for glade events, so we'll just get rid of them. If it was possible that we'd use them for glade events, then I would hold on to them because I don't think we actually need these tools now. We'll trade anyway. And Stonecutter's Camp has no deposits. We have lots of places we can move it to. We can move it up here and get some sea marrow. Let's do that. Also, just for the heck of it, where are we on this? 10 out of 4. 33 out of... Oh, last level reached. More can be unlocked in the Smoldering City. Okay. Now, we have sea marrow. 102. Okay. Okay. These guys are working here. And we completed that. We have the packs of crops that we need. We need more building materials. Rain mill and makeshift post. Here's the rain mill. Work on that, please. And the makeshift post is this one here. Work on the packs of building materials. In fact, don't work on that anymore. Oh, you're allowed to use anything. And we had... Hold on. Okay, I'll get there eventually. Or maybe maybe they won't. Maybe I didn't have it open for them to get to. Oops, that's my fault. Is there anywhere this can move to now? No, doesn't look like it. We could do this. Tools for... Okay, alright, let's do that. Get our 1 reputation from that. And... how are we on tools? We still have 24, although 12 of those will be going over there. Awesome, we're going to finish this. We won. With such little impatience as well. We've done so much better. Although, look at that. We have all of these in effect. 4 hostility, eh? Okay, what is this? A smelter? We could rebuild the smelter. Produces copper bars. Nice. Small destroyed caravan. Unwelcoming region. Traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Neither trading nor trade routes are available. Whoa. Fear of the wilds. People are afraid of whatever destroyed the caravan. -4 to global resolve during the time that we're working on this, but then we would get... flour production. Nice. A fair amount of oil. And a fair amount of flour. That's pretty good. Or we could use 8 amber and 4 packs of provisions to get 0.5 reputation. Sure. Did we sell all of our... We sold all of our provisions, didn't we? Do we have more? We have the amber. We need 1 more pack of provisions. That's funny. Let's just... Whatever. Let's just get them working on this one. Doesn't matter. We're going to be finished by the time this is completed. And we can trade some tools for reputation. Why not? Oh. And we can restore this for a brick. Do we want to? Not really. Not really. We'll just leave it. Nice. Oh. Oh, and we finished this one here too. +2 to pie production. 24 tools. Hey, we did it. Settlement complete. Score 796. Okay. So we got 2 seal fragments, 11 machinery, 11 artifacts, and 42 food stockpiles. And we got a whole bunch of these. Look at all these. Win a game in the Royal Woodlands biome and on settler difficulty. You can't go below settler difficulty, so it's kind of odd to give that option. Complete 10 orders. Win a game after completing 5 glade events. Win a game on pioneer difficulty. Discover 30 glades. Win a game with at least 40 villagers. Win a game with 1 dangerous glade event still active. Oh. Win a game with 0 villagers dying. Oh yeah, they left. They left. They didn't die. Trade goods worth 600 amber. Did we really? No. That didn't happen. Is that cumulative? Because we traded a lot in the last run, not in this one. Win a game near the ancient battleground modifier. Oh yeah, the thing on the overworld map. Win a game after discovering a forbidden glade before the end of year 2 on pioneer difficulty. Ah, nice. We could continue the settlement, or we could go back to the world map. Let's go back to the world map. What would be the benefit of continuing the settlement? Can we like increase the resources it outputs? And then that helps somehow? I don't know. Oh, Queen's Envoy. I salute you for your achievements, Viceroy. Many who have entered these lands never came back. As is tradition, you can petition the crown for a resupply. Oh yeah, that's the royal resupply. That's the whole reason we were doing it with the extra challenge. In a culture so centered around expeditions, wagons are always heavily sought after and rationed. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. Oh. By controlling supply lines, the crown can easily temper and the ambitions of even the most successful viceroys. Grants 4 reserve embarkation points. That's pretty cool. So if we're like going into a like particularly tough zone, we could grab a whole bunch of extra bonuses. The box has no lid. It's an obsidian box. It can only be shattered. They say opening it before the time is right is one of the most painful ways to part with this world. grants 5 seal fragments. I don't know what seal fragments are, but we only got 2 from that, so this seems pretty valuable. Getting 5 when doing a tough scenario gave us 2. I think we're taking that. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 is kind of cool, but I don't have enough knowledge to feel I would make use of that. You know, like picking the right spot on the map. So 4 reserve embarkation points is really nice, but let's take the 5 seal fragments. Has to be made before starting a new expedition. Huh. Okay, so we did it. There's Musol. Did we have an option to name it? I guess not. Here's a thing of interest. The Blightstorm cycle, ancient seals. What's the ancient seals? Oh yeah, okay. Unfortunately, the power of the seals has gradually waned over the millennia, causing the sealed ones to slowly regain their hold on this world. Your goal as the Queen's Viceroy isn't just to establish settlements and collect resources, but also to reforge these ancient seals and to help the Crown protect the kingdom. To reforge a seal, you will have to journey towards it with your caravans, collect enough seal fragments on the way there, by winning games and completing modifiers. Okay, so seal fragments, good. We're at 7 now. And successfully settle right next to it at the very end of the cycle. At the very end of the cycle? If you make it there much sooner, you can wait until the end of the cycle by pressing the button in the lower right corner of the screen. What? There are several types of seals with distinct names and symbols. Each subsequent seal requires more seal fragments and is located further away from the smoldering city. At any given time, you can only see a maximum of 4 seals on the world map, 2 of the same type as the recently completed one, and 2 new ones. Successfully reforging a seal will grant you additional citadel resources at the end of the cycle, and extend the time between future Blightstorms by a few years. Oh, okay. Nice. So that's worth doing. We have 13 years before the next Blightstorm, so we spent 7 years on this, on Mosul. I like that. What's the term for that? Kind of like the story that's going along with this, right? I am the Viceroy trying to expand our kingdom's reach to this seal. I spent 7 years setting up a settlement, but now that I've set up that settlement, we can see further into the Shroud and make more progress towards the seal. We're not going to make it, unfortunately, because if we're going on the idea that it takes 7 years, that's I can't settle here. I'll probably only dangerous glades can be found in this region. What? Special reward is royal resupply. Well, we're gonna want to do that anyway. So we go here. So we can only move 2 zones. So that's another 7, another 7. Oh, maybe we can make it. Maybe we could do it in like 6 and 6. Then we settle here. Maybe we can make it. Okay. Might be possible. The Blightstorm cycle, I think we have a good understanding of how that works. Modifiers and world events. I think we understand how this works. World events. Oh, hang on. World events, on the other hand, are short, random encounters that offer a certain decision or challenge. To interact with an event, simply click on it when it's in range. Events are represented by an exclamation mark. Oh, I see. Instead of the question marks. When you select an event, a dialog box will appear with several options to choose from. Some are as simple as giving up 1 villager from the caravan for additional resources in each subsequent game, while others require you to win and run under specific conditions. Cool. I don't see any exclamation marks. Alright, well, the next spot we're going is going to be here. That's for sure. And then after that, it will be over here, I guess. And then hopefully there. My guess is that once you have the seal done... Oh, it requires 4 seal fragments. Well, we have that. Rewards, 10% citadel resources at the end of the cycle. Cycle duration permanently increased by 8. Oh, wow. Cool. My guess is once we have that done, we will forever have like a new launch point. Like we did a settlement here. Then we'll be able to do settlements from here at the start of the next cycle, and that's how we would reach the outer edges of the world. Very cool. Musol, cycle progress. Years before the next Blightstorm. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. This is Oh my goodness. We spent this many years and then we failed the settlement. And then we spent this many years and we succeeded on the settlement. So we actually have a lot of time to get to the seals. I just wasted it on this. Basically, I made that game as long as possible because the Queen's Impatience decreases whenever you get reputation. My reputation was at like 99%. So I had used as much of the Queen's Patience as I possibly could have. So that just wasted as much time as I could. Let's go to the Smoldering City and see what upgrades we can get. First, let's check the deeds. So for each of these, we are getting 50 experience. Whoa. 50 XP. 50 experience. Level up. Okay. 50 experience. Oh, we'll take the 50 experience first. 50 experience. Ooh-wee. Completed quite a few here. Wait, can I do them all at once? Oh. No, track. There's no point tracking it. I've already completed it, right? Oh, win 3 games. We're not done yet. Win a game in less than 7 years. After 10 villagers have died. Whoa. That would be tough. What is this? Lamp. Aesthetics. The more a settlement grows, the more demand there is for beauty. Decorations are used to level up hearths. Okay, so we got a different decoration. That's nice. And a different comfort decoration. Win a game on Pioneer difficulty. Sweet. Alright, now, upgrades. We have 48 bread. And 21 machinery and artifacts. What sort of upgrades do we want? What level are we? We are level 5. Okay, level 5 gets us up to here. Oh, I see. It just tells us what we can't get past. Alright. That's clean. That's a good interface. What is this? Gathering technique. All resource nodes get a permanent +1 to available charges. That's pretty good. Adds a blueprint to your pool of essential buildings. Human house. Building specifically made for humans has to be built near a hearth. Does that mean we get to start the game with that? What is the difference between essential buildings? That must be it, right? Or does that mean that it's more likely to appear in our pool of possible blueprints? Huh. Hang on, let's go back a couple levels. So here we had... Oh, we already picked that up. So we could increase this. You gain +1 cornerstone reroll charge per settlement. Ooh. You gain a permanent +2% to burning duration. Yeah. So we could reroll once if we didn't like our options. Permanent +1% bonus to the chance of obtaining bonus production yields, and you gain a new embarkation bonus of newcomers. That's alright, it's not bad. You gain +1 embarkation points to spend on resources and bonuses before starting a new settlement. That's really good. And everyone has +2% walking speed. Oh, we already picked this up. I was going to say, we definitely have to take that. We already did take that. We can take it again. You can upgrade your hearths to the neighborhood level. Oh, hey, I would like to do that. You gain a permanent +2% bonus to global production speed. That's really good. Let's have a look at what else there is, though. Because we only have enough food for one more upgrade here. Allows you to establish trade routes with other nearby settlements. Oh. Ooh. What does that do? More embarkation bonuses. That's alright. We don't need those. Cornerstone reroll. We don't need that. Enables advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement and by whom. I don't know. Maybe I'd be fine with that. That doesn't seem so bad. You have one additional option to choose from when choosing blueprints as a reputation reward. That's really nice. That's actually really good. So maybe we want that. 1824. Maybe we'll get that next time. This is cool. I don't know what the benefit is. Allows you to establish trade routes. Does that mean I could say, like, consistently trade out this resource for more amber? Something like that? So then we have a bunch of amber for the next time a trader shows up? That's sort of my best guess. Starts with an additional 5 planks. That's really nice. You can upgrade your harvest to the neighborhood level and you get 2% production speed. I think that's good. We'll take that. Yeah. Great.